So your mic will be hot in 5 seconds.
And what?
Your mic's gonna be hot real soon.
Are you gonna talk? What do you want me to do, Dylan?
I just want you to be here, so there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
He's just gonna give a little introduction what's going on, and then we're gonna go.
What? Hello.
See ya.
Welcome. We have already on this double marathon as a benefit for Foals of Honor, we plan to play 100 holes right-handed and 100 holes left-handed. Now that you've joined us, we can update you, and you were watching. This is my lovely wife, Peggy, who's been faithfully watching.
Watching, feeding, hydrating, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here at beautiful Ancala Country Club, Scottsdale, Arizona. To summarize on the first 72 holes, Lefty was sitting over here, and Lefty had some problems. He had problems off the first tee. He had a couple terrible shots off the first tee, and then he started. I think he was nervous. You know, he can't handle that kind of pressure. Then he came around. Actually, on his second 18 on the back 9, on 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, he had birdie putts. Ooh. And he shot a 40 on the back 9, which is pretty good for Lefty. Right-handed, a couple over on the front, on the first 18 and 3 over on the second 18. So we're going to do better than that. So we're ready to begin on this, let's see, we had 72 holes, so we're going to get 36 more. So Lefty's going to have the honor.
So wait, and I'm going to tell him.
Okay.
Live streaming's going to start.
We're already on it.
On Golf's Ironman. You can go and you can watch this in live time. You can hit the donate button below. You can just be part of this whole thing, which is so great. Foals of Honor is an amazing charity, and we're supporting the fallen heroes, their legacy, which is their children, by sending scholarships for them to go to college. So thank you for your support. Let's go.
Well said. Well said. Except I need a couple golf balls.
Oh, yeah.
I got them right here.
Here's the live evidence of the live.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. First hole is a little dog leg left par 4.
So this yellow ball here, this is Lefty's ball.
Yeah. I don't know what that says about Lefty, but he hits the yellow ball all the time. And there Lefty goes, straight down the center.
So for viewers at home, Lefty will be playing with that same yellow ball, Righty will be playing with a white ball, so that we can keep track of who's who.
All right. Let's see if we can bust this past Lefty. That was an excellent drive, left-hander. Uh-oh. Righty hit it further, but he's headed toward the bunker.
How are we feeling about that shot?
Oh, I didn't like that shot.
Describe it.
Lefty had a beautiful drive right down the center. Righty, right-handed, tried to hit it further and got a little bit out in front of it, so it slid a tiny bit right. So we just got to work a little harder on this second shot into the green. It's here's Lefty dead center of the fairway. A beautiful tee ball. Let's see. Here we go. A little bit wet here, isn't it? Okay. We're about 175 yards. Going to hit a little fairway wood. Okay, not all of it, but it's down there in front of the green. Let's find out where Righty is. He should be somewhere around this bunker. Okay, where are you? Oh, in the bunker. Okay. So with a bunker shot like this, you've got a big, high lip. So I'm just going to hit it out and down in front of the green rather than try to carry it all the way to the pin and risk catching the lip of the bunker. That's a pretty shot, right down in front. Okay, we can get up and down from there for a par.
What club are you thinking to use for that?
Well, for that, for about 154 yards, I had a choke down 7-iron. So, but you have to pick it clean out of bunkers like that. So, here we go. Dallas and Blake and Dylan are my 3 grandsons that are here making this live action possible for you. So we really appreciate them coming all the way from Alabama to be here for this. Okay, little pitch shot here. Here you go, Chris. And we appreciate Chris Hearn being here. He's the Mr. Everything. Well, that wasn't impressive. See if we can't do a little better here.
And what made you decide to start playing left and right-handed for this?
Actually, I started playing left-handed, I think 18 months, 20 months ago. Because I had an injury and kind of a pinched nerve right here in the back of my neck, and went to my chiropractor, J.C. Richer, and we both kind of decided that it was all tight and muscle bound, or the muscles were tight, and one of us, I don't know whether it was J.C. or me, said, what if we start hitting a few balls left-handed? That was a riot. Top the ball, slash the ball. Nothing was any good. But once I could play, then I began to think about things to do. Go in. Oh!
Lift out. Left-handed, what is that, 30 foot putt?
30 footer we almost made for par. Okay. Now, right-handed for par is a little bit easier. Okay, par. Whoa!
It was.
No.
It's the live stream bad luck.
No, that's the game of golf.
I don't know, this look awfully close to me.
All right, on to hole number 2. Hole number 2 is the toughest par 4 out here at Ancala. It's really long. So long, in fact, that lefty can't get there in 2. Righty probably will have to play a driver and a 3-iron, something, a long iron. It's just a really difficult golf hole. Large green that cants from right to left, so if you hit it at the left edge, it's going to get on and roll toward the hole. So you can score when you're close to the green, but close. You can't talk while lefty's hitting. Lefty has to focus. Righty hit it right, lefty hit it left. We made a tough hole tough. Let's go see where lefty is. He should be up against that wall. It is a beautiful day in Arizona. The temperature be in the 80s. Actually, here we are. Wow. I'm going to hit it from here. We'll just get it back in play.
That will be a smart play.
So. Okay, it's back in play.
That'll work.
So tell us about the charity, Folds of Honor. What made you decide on that charity?
Scott Wieselman, who's with us today. Scott's been a very strong supporter of Folds of Honor. Got me to play in an event for them, and I kind of just believe in what they do and what they stand for. Look at right-handed Bob. Right-handed Bob has hit it into the fairway bunker twice. Hasn't hit in the bunker in weeks or months. Got the same thing. We've got a, well, it's about chest high to clear it out of here. So we'll take an iron and just play it out.
Perfect.
And see if we can save par by getting the ball up and down.
Anyway, thank you, Kurtz, for making sure the sand traps look good.
Yes. Well, you know, you got to care for the course. Whoops. So, lefty got another tough shot. It's hanging live below my feet. We're just going to hit it good. Well, not very good. But anyway, we're in play. So, keep it out of trouble. Let's see if we can hit a couple good shots now. Kind of hard to figure out what's going on, isn't it, when you're watching a guy play right-handed and left-handed at the same time. Here's where lefty is surprisingly good. You wouldn't think, you think the difficult part playing left-handed are these more sophisticated shots. But because they're not big swings, he can hit them fairly good. I say that. Let's see what we do. Oh, that shot would have been really nice. Just let it slide a little bit. But you see it's right up there by the pin. Just off the edge. Okay. Okay.
Back to right-handed.
Now that should get back to the hole.
There we go.
You've been working with lefty for a while.
Look at that.
What are the hardest challenges you're
Well,
facing?
just wait a second. This ball may go in. The challenges?
What are the challenges you face with lefty versus righty? What does lefty struggle at?
Well, lefty has a problem with trying to figure out why there's two balls here. Lefty has a problem with consistency, like most golfers do, like the average golfer. Right-handed has played 75 years, so he knows what to do, and he can hit shots and so forth. This is a very sophisticated shot here, but I think lefty can pull it off. It's just a soft lob with a 60. But he didn't hit it hard enough. Oh, we're going to putt this. Why would you putt it? Because usually a poor putt is as good as a good chip. It's one of the reasons. Well, a poor putt and a poor chip. Okay, focus, lefty. Alrighty, not a good hole for the left-hander. Safe par here, Bob. Oh no. Both of those moved. Okay.
And we will also be taking questions from the live stream. So if you have any questions for Bob, Goff's Ironman, please leave them below.
Thank you. All right, par 5. Let's see if we can do some damage. Was not a good hole for the left-hander. But like I said, he gets the rolling, and he had those 6 birdie putts in a row on the back nine. Wow, I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, par 5. There's an arroyo in front of about 120 yards from the green, so lefty probably have to lay up unless he really blisters one.
The rumor is you moved to Arizona just so you could play golf all year long. Is that true?
Well, I moved here from Alabama. You can play golf all year long in Alabama. It's just wet. Wet in especially February and March in Alabama. Okay, straight down the middle for lefty.
Down the middle. But it also gets 30 degrees in Alabama. So.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't very often get 30 degrees here in the valley. Okay, we're going to try to reach back and bust a drive here so we can put it on the green in 2. Let's do it. Okay. That, I think that's long enough to get on in 2. All right, let's see. Lefty is going to have to lay up, despite the fact he hit a good drive, because he would have to carry it almost 200 yards in the air. Difference between hitting a ball that goes 200 and having it carry in the air that distance, and that's pretty difficult. But this is a par 5, so lay up and have 130 yards. With the arroyo up there is about 130 from the green.
121.
Yeah, 121. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that music, but it sounds really interesting. Uh-oh, lefty, what did you do? Oh, gee.
We got a question for you.
Yeah.
What is your proudest moment on the course?
Wow. I think my proudest moment ever, with the Guinness World Records and everything that I have, when I shot my age 7 times in one day, right-handed, of course. Yeah, that was because that was so difficult to do, and the world record before I broke it was 2, and I did it 7 times. Played 10 rounds, but of those 10 rounds, 7 of them were 70 or below.
That makes complete sense.
How old were you?
I was 70 years old, and shot 5 of the 7 rounds in the 60s. That was at Chesley Oaks Golf Club in Fairview, Alabama. Okay, now let's focus and see if we can get this home in 2. Not going to make it. It's down there in front of the green, but didn't catch enough of it. Didn't hit it hard enough. But it's over the arroyo. It is over the arroyo. Meanwhile, lefty hit it in the bunker. Boy, the first two rounds we played before we joined, first 2 rounds were hardly ever hit it in the bunker. Now, just bunker play, bunker play, bunker play. Somebody was here before us. This is a practice ball. Somebody's out on the golf course playing a practice ball. Okay, we're just going to hit this back in play. Well, don't hit it too far, Bob.
Hey Bob, I got another question from the chat for you.
Okay.
They were asking about the day you shot your age that many times. How did you feel the next day after?
Actually, I don't remember. I'll tell you what I do remember was when we played 1,850 holes in a week, and I was playing like 200, and we're on the cart path, so we get a drop there. I'll pick it up right here, and we'll just set it at the nearest point, which is right here. Yeah, okay. 1,850 holes in a week, and we leased the golf course to do that, so we're going wow, zim, 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 zim around really fast for each round. Did that for 7 days in a row, finished on a Saturday. On Monday, I was scheduled to play in a scramble tournament. I was the professional with 4 amateurs, 5 of us playing. It took 5.5 hours. I was averaging, an hour and 45 minutes or something like that. And then, gee whiz, that was the hardest thing for me that I could remember.
Playing that slow?
You're playing really slow. Okay, that is pretty. Let's watch that. Not quite the, oh yeah, it is on.
The green.
Yep.
There it is. Left-handed.
Way to go, Lefty. We're proud of you.
What is that, 120?
That was 100, that was inside 150, but he's on the green. Meanwhile, righty is laying 2 right in front of the green. So, this is a really difficult shot because the green is so fast and goes past. This drops right off, right behind the pin. So, the best way to play it is to kind of bounce the ball on, because you'd like to stay under the hole, short of it. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, that's about right. Okay, did it the way we wanted to.
Chance for bird.
Yeah, that was that's just a smart shot, because the try to fly it to the pin, you catch a little thin or you carry it too far. I don't know if you can see this, but the green just drops right behind this pin, just into a deep swale. And then you could be 30 feet away. Good putt. From 150 yards. That's good, Lefty. You did a good job. We won't make fun of you. Okay, let's make this birdie. The only thing you can do wrong is slightly into the green is leave it 1 turn short. Birdie. No, it turned the last second. Thought I had it. Shaw. Put Shaw.
All right, Bob, I got one more for you.
Okay.
I want to know, what's the lowest score you've ever shot?
Actually, the lowest score I've ever shot occurred when I shot by age the first time. I was 64 years old and I shot 63. Now, all these things have to be with Guinness and Guinness World Records. Everything has to be a 6,500 yard course or the equivalent. So I shot 63 and I thought, wow, 63 at 64 years of age, is that some sort of a record? It's not. It's not. Walter Morgan, get this, he played the Champions Tour for a lot of years. Walter Morgan shot a 60 when he was 60. So poof, there goes that record.
Started 3 years too late.
Okay, now we're coming to a really hard hole. The first 5 holes on Ancala Country Club, the first 5 are the most difficult holes out here in sequence. After that, it really eases up, and there's a section on the back 9 where there's a 3 or 4 birdie holes right back to back to back. But you've got to get through these first few holes. This is a hard dog leg right. And Lefty's probably going to have to lay up again on this par 4.
And we're at Ancala Country Club where?
Scottsdale, Arizona.
We want to know, for the newbie golfers, what is the pre-shot routine for a drive like this?
Well, I have
Don't forget to repeat the question so everybody.
yeah, okay. Yeah, the question was pre-shot routine before you hit a drive. Most important thing is waggle to make sure you're loose and your hands are loose, and then just try to stay in position. Initially, I hit some poor shots left-handed because you waggle, but instead of staying in position here, you try to help it, and your upper body does that. And when your upper body moves forward, you're done. You're toast.
Is that in play?
Yeah, should be. Not the when you hit it left and the hole's a dog leg right and there's a big arroyo in front of it, probably means you're going to lay up. You're thinking on these first couple holes, that's Lefty's middle name. That should be a perfect drive right down in front of the arroyo, right-handed.
Now, something that I think was fun too that we didn't get a shot of yet, and hopefully we get on the next hole. we have a hat here for Lefty Bob, and he's even got his own voice, his own character.
Well, Lefty Bob, well, he has to do something to deserve it. I haven't seen him do anything. Well, that little 5-iron he hit on the last hole was a pretty shot. So Lefty does. I actually, like all golfers, he does a pretty darn good job of hitting good shots now and then, but the consistency is what he lacks. He just doesn't. Right-handed, I pretty much hit the same shot all the time. I know where the ball is going. I know how long it's going, how long it's going to be in the air. Here we are right here. I'm going to now lay up short of that arroyo down there, but I probably should do it with a left-handed club. I was in my right-handed bag. Okay, that's a nice little shot. Should be right down.
That might be another good point too. I don't know
Short
if
of
they
the
know
creek.
that you actually have clubs for your left and right hands back here.
Well, I think they kind of think if there's a left-handed golfer, he's going to have left-handed clubs.
Well, the fact you have your entire bag back there
Yeah.
for each one is
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's see where righty is. He should be down here somewhere in front. Okay, where are you?
Do you have the exact same clubs, left and right hand?
No,
That's what I was wondering.
no. Actually, not even the.
Repeat the question, please.
Are the same? Do I have the same clubs, left-handed and right-handed? The answer is no. A different brand each one. Plus, I have a 5-wood left-handed. And Chris, how are we doing on that right-handed? It was straight down the middle. Wonder if it went long.
I think you bombed that one.
Oh, look at that shot. Just a second. Where's the lefty cap?
Oh yeah. Put the mic on it.
Okay, I'll hold it like this. So, boy, did you see me hit that shot? Man, I tatered that one. That was a really excellent goal. I had to hit it over the trees. I hit it over the trees and down right in front of the green. Way to go, Lefty. All right. All right, let's go get the hit the ball for a bit. Oh!
I'll take on this side.
Okay. We got a cameraman that is down. Whoops, let me turn this around. Okay. We're about 158. Got a 7-iron here. See if we can put it on and get a birdie putt. Nope, too much turf. Straight at the flag, but it's going to be a little bit short. Hit a little heavy. I want to go down and see where that lefty shot was. That was pretty impressive. Lefty had to hit that over the trees.
I think you're going to be right around that one on that righty shot there.
Oh, good. Well, maybe it turned out better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit short. No, I think I can see it. Or is that lefty? Look at that, right at the pin. Wow. I see, well, 2 balls right up there. Wow. How about that?
How many strokes for each?
Well, righty is putting for a birdie 3. See, lefty laid up in 2, hit it here in 3. So, but that's pretty impressive for lefty. That was an excellent shot. Turn right now, turn right. There you go. Way to go, lefty. Oh.
So you use the same putter?
Yeah, that makes things a lot faster because I can use it either side. It's an old bullseye. Okay, you got to let lefty focus.
Hey!
You know, that was a pretty cool 5 for lefty because this is one of the toughest holes on the golf course. Dogleg right, and he had to lay up on the second shot. Hit a crackerjack of a 3rd shot over the trees with a 5 wood and right at the pin. So we have to give kudos to lefty. And lefty says, I want to thank you for those kudos. Lefty's a redneck. But he's a lovable redneck from Alabama. Watched on YouTube the other night, my wife and I watched some Jeff Foxworthy on YouTube. Was that ever fun? You might be a redneck if your front porch collapses and you injure more than 8 dogs. Just a delight. It's great with a guy like Jeff Foxworthy to hear somebody have wholesome humor.
Now, we did have some people already saying stuff in the chat. One of them did say Lefty Bob smoked that one.
So how do you mentally prepare and handle the stress of a challenge like this?
Actually, there isn't any stress here. The stress is to be physically fit to be able to play 200 holes. So that's really difficult because the big deal for Folds of Honor, the big fundraiser, is their marathons. It's called Honors 100. You come out and you play 100 holes, and guys are exhausted, they're ready to pass out and everything, playing 100. And to play it left-handed and right-handed is just a joy to be able to do that. Oops. Lefty hit it good.
There was another one that just said, I'm sore after 18 holes, so.
Said what?
There's one that said, they're sore after just 18 holes.
Oh, yeah.
Very impressive.
Here, 1 second. We need a mic adjustment before
All right.
it falls off.
Okay. You get some of these glamour shots of me bending over and my derriere up in the air.
We try to keep it respectable.
Oh, good. I'm glad of that. That was hit well. It's going to be on the left side of the green. This is a long, long par 3. Thank you. Thank you. It's a long par 3. It's in the wind, all the time in the wind. My friend Scott Wieselman, because this hole falls off on the left and falls off on the right into a bunker on the right. Scott says it is the shortest par 5 on the golf course. Actually, it's the shortest, one of the shortest par 5s you'll ever play. But it makes a lot of 5s on this little par 3. It's not a little, it's close to 190 yards. All right, let's hit a really good shot and make a 3. Because
What club are you using?
I'm using a 52-degree wedge. I'm gonna try to hit the front left of the green and let it kick to the hole. It's also on a dirt lie here. But there's a nice little shot. Okay, roll toward the, oh, it went away from the pin.
Sounds like we have some love for Lefty in the chat. Says, we love Lefty from Alabama.
Well, I think people can identify with Lefty a lot because he's good-hearted, plays hard, loves the game, but he's still got a long way to go before he's a quality golfer. Okay, we got a birdie putt here on this very difficult par 3. And we know it's going to break from left to right. So we're going to play it about 2.5 feet left. Turn right now, turn right. Darn straight ball. Okay, we'll tap in this, the par here. And then go left and try to do it for lefty. Come on. Oh, that broke a lot more than I thought. Here's a difficult putt. This putt is going to break an awful lot from my left to my right. Good luck, lefty. Okay, now turn. Woo! Look at that. When it was this far away, it was right here, and then it just took and went that. Okay, 4 isn't bad on that really difficult par 3. Come to think of it, righty missed his short putt. So lefty tied big smart aleck right-hander. Way to go, lefty. All righty. This is fun to have this live streaming, and if you watch the introduction, which all of you didn't because you're tuning in at different times, we really want you to subscribe to Golf's Ironman and to Absolutely Amazing Golf. We've got a lot of good episodes. Got, I think, 50 or 60 episodes right now on YouTube on our channel, and we'd sure like you to be part of our team. And sign up, subscribe. That's what everybody says.
But also, you can donate how?
Well,
I got you on this one.
the best way is to, gee whiz, let's see, there's 2 or 3 ways to donate. They can go to Golf's Ironman website. That's the best way. And there's a donate button right there. And then you can donate to Folds of Honor. So yeah, please do that. The website is simply Golf's Ironman. There, I lost where you were.
And you can find that link on your YouTube.
Yeah, the link's on your YouTube also, but everybody can go to a website. Just www.golfsironman.com. Straight down the middle. Whoops.
Got another question for you when you get a second.
Okay, let me hit this drive. Love these questions. They're excellent questions. You're not shooting my derriere that time, right?
Haven't yet.
Okay, that's good.
say we keep her good side, but we have to do both your left and right.
You be good, Dallas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is killed. That is destroyed.
All right, so
Very modest here. What?
They want to know if we can get an estimate on how many times you've played this course.
I've been a member here for going on almost 5 years.
Okay.
So I don't play many rounds of golf. I practice. I practice all the time. In other words, I'll go out in the evening and play 3 or 4 balls. Let's say I'll play 2 left-handed and 2 right-handed. And I could play 6 or 7 holes and get a lot of golf in. And if I hit a shot I don't like, I'll re-hit it. So I've always been someone who likes to practice, and I hit a lot of balls. I hit balls 6 days a week. Take Sundays off, but every other day I'm on the range hitting balls. Because my recognition is being as the Ironman of golf, and the way that you are an Ironman is you have to have your core strong. You have to be ball striking strong. And the only way you can be ball striking strong, hit a lot of balls.
I think that's the benefit too of being so close to the course.
Yeah, that's true. That is true too. But Ancala Country Club is a great course, and we want to thank them for being so courteous. They're normally closed on a Monday, so that works out great and very convenient for us being able to do this double marathon. And so happy and so pleased with them. There he is. We're coming up to Lefty, who smacked it. He smote it. S-M-O-T-E, right down the middle. Okay, let's put it up there near the green.
What has been your average playtime so far?
In this round?
The last 2 rounds before this.
The 2 rounds before this, I think 2 hours and 5 minutes for 18 holes.
147.
Oh my goodness. Hey, watch this, Lefty. Look, Lefty's got a birdie. I think he does. Wow.
By the way, I wanted to say we did get a shout out for the excellent camera work of hanging onto the front of the cart while you were driving.
Dylan is the cameraman, and I forget that I'm just going and playing fast, and he has to run to catch up. That just shows you're faster than a golf cart, smarter than a 5th grader, and faster than a golf cart.
105. Wind going with us.
105. Okay. You know, I can hit a 50, 52 degree wedge, but an easy way to hit this shot, 102 downwind, is take a pitching wedge and grip it down 2 fingers. In other words, here's 2 fingers, just grip it down here, and you'll hit it about the right distance without any work. Plus, you want it to roll and get back to that hole. So let's hit it close. Okay, there's the pitching wedge. It should hop and get back there. Now let's see if it's a good birdie putt. All right, this is kind of a blind shot. You're looking. Oh, Lefty didn't make it. Is that him right in front?
That's Lefty.
Lefty's right in front. Shoot, I thought Lefty made it. Well, actually, righty, it doesn't have that great a birdie putt. He's got about, I'm going to putt this, he's got about a 20-footer. All right. That's not all that great. That's definitely not all that great. Long putt, going uphill, then downhill. You get a little bit timid. Okay, birdie putt. Let's go. That's the right line, but it's just not hit. Better putt lefty than righty. Oh, come on. That's the point of just playing fast. You don't take enough time. Let's take time on this putt right here.
There it is.
Okay. Okay, shows you what you do when you're intentional and deliberate. Oh, poor lefty. Had a good chance to tie righty on that hole. Sorry, lefty. Got to earn it. Hit a great second. Well, hit a good drive. Hit a great second shot right at the flag. It just hit this soft spot right in front and didn't hop up on. Okay, par 5 coming up. Hole number 7.
You want a Gatorade, Bob?
Yes, I do. That'd be great. Is Gatorade paying us anything for this commercial? No, they're not.
Liquid IV here as well.
Oh, yeah.
The electrolytes.
Oh, that's got my electrolytes, and this has got my Gatorade. Thanks, Scott.
So you guys have been watching Bob this entire time, and you have yet to see him do drink anything. So it is pretty hot out here.
It's time. Time to take a break.
Thanks, Scott.
You bet.
All right. Par 5 coming up. I can't reach this par 5 in 2. I lay up with a 3-iron or so, 3-iron, 4-iron, because the arroyo is about 70 yards across. So, gosh, you'd have to carry the ball 275 in the air. So, 3.
I was going to say,
3-iron.
it would be a good time to
Right
mention
here.
here, actually, too, that someone else asked about, you didn't think about how hot it is out here today. In fact, we're out here in nice Phoenix, Arizona, and I don't know, do you know the heat index?
Oh, it's as nice a day as you'll ever find in May, because it could be 105, 110 this time of year in Phoenix, Scottsdale. But it's just in the mid 80s. It'll be 90 something today, but 90 in the valley isn't that bad. That's okay. It could be better.
We're in the upper 80s with a slight breeze.
Breeze is helping.
I said, how's the yellow ball inventory holding up?
We gave Scott a shout out earlier. Let's do it again with him on camera.
Oh yeah, Scott Wieselman. Scott is so helpful in all of this, and he's been a great supporter. Scott, while you were gone, they asked me about Folds of Honor and how I got involved in Folds of Honor, and I pointed directly to you. I said that you got me involved because I played a tournament with you to benefit Folds of Honor.
Right.
Began to learn about it, what a great organization it was, and you're going to be putting on another tournament or working with Folds of Honor, have another tournament in about 6 months.
Yeah, when I joined here in 2015, I got an email. My first, I've been a member for a month or so, and it says, on November 11th, Monday, no, the 15th it's 11/11, Monday, vets play free. So we did that for a few years, and eventually that got changed.
Yeah.
So we're trying to convince them that would be a really good idea to go back to
It would be great if you had one day, what greater day than Veterans Day to have veterans play free. Yeah. Wow. We'll keep working on that.
Yeah, okay. Never ending.
Scott's got a big heart, and he's been really supportive of our charity and all the things that we do for children and for the children of the vets. It's great to have people like that with a big and caring heart. So hopefully, but the purpose for today is to raise money, and to raise a good amount of money for Folds of Honor.
And some people have placed money per hole, or how are they?
That's a good question, Dylan. Most of the people who who contribute over the years with Folds of Honor and the people who do the marathons have done it just that way by pledging. The guy plays 100 holes. Nobody has played 200, just me, or trying to. But the guy plays 100 holes. He gets a buddy to play $1 a hole. Maybe somebody will pay $5 a hole and so forth. Gets as many of his friends as he can, and he raises a good amount of money for Folds of Honor. Okay, we're down in front of the green. It'll be okay.
And once again, Folds of Honor is for the charity that is sending the fallen soldiers' kids to college.
To college, right. It does other things too, but that's the primary purpose of Folds of Honor is, and not just the kids, the wives, spouses too, which is wonderful. Okay,
We found Lefty.
Good to have spotters.
Oh yeah, it is. Also got a tree in the way, but our one, two, three, four, 5 trees in the way.
Just go over.
And the ball's sitting down in the, well, what else we got for trouble, huh?
Good ball. See, you should go right over them.
Lefty!
Straight in between the 2 trees there.
Right over it.
Alrighty, so we're on this par 5, number 7 on the front 9 at Ancala Country Club. We're in good shape with both the colored ball, which is Lefty's ball, and the white Titleist. Incidentally, Titleist also is not paying commercial time on this. I got to start calling on these organizations to support the vets and Folds of Honor. Oh, that's right. I keep thinking Lefty is really powerful. Okay, we're down. If we'd ever get out of the rough, we might hit a good shot. What you got?
150.
Okay.
That's a tough shot. Plus, you got to do it left-handed.
Oh, Lefty did it again. Nope, it's going a little bit left. Shoot, I thought he pulled off another great shot. Actually, it was a pretty darn good shot from that lie. Give Lefty a few kudos. Okay, and of course, there, straight down, dead center in the middle of the fairway is righty. Oh, that's boring. I like what Lefty does. He makes the game exciting. What we got, Chris?
82 yards?
82 yards.
I'm going from the right to left.
That could be awfully good. Let's see how close that is.
Yeah, wow.
All right, it rolled a good deal past the pin. It rolled right at the pin, but then it just kept rolling. We still got a birdie putt, but I thought we had a kick in initially. Lefty's got to go hit his shot though. Okay. There's Lefty over there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Look at this. Lefty's got to hit it up over this mound, over the next mound, and then stop it, and the green is running away from you. Well, okay, you play this game to hit wonderful shots. Let's see what Lefty can do. Oh, he did it. He popped it straight up. Oh, nope. Still a good shot, Lefty. You did all you could do. What a shot that was to have to make. Okay. It's got a par putt here of, wow, 3, 4, 27 feet. Come on, Lefty, you need to make something dazzling. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Oh, it's going in. No. Just stopped just short. Okay. Birdie putt here. Looks like it's a tiny bit right to left. And remember how fast that rolled past the pin, which means it's into the green and into the slope. So let's hit it a little harder. Birdie! Birdie time! Birdie time! Birdie time! We like birdies.
Be good to also tell the chat again that if there's anyone who wants to ask any questions to Bob, feel free to put them in there so that we can field them to him live.
That's been fun because we've had a lot of questions, and not all of you know about me and know my history and know the world records that I hold, and I'm happy to talk about any of them if you have any kind of questions.
I was going to say that might be a good time to mention too, because we're talking about the heat, that you were actually in the Ripley's Believe It or Not for how high the heat was for one of your marathons.
Yeah,
as well.
when I played 1,850 holes in a week, that is in Ripley's Believe It or Not, as well as a Guinness World Record, because they're saying, can you believe this old codger? No, I didn't say that. It just said that setting a world record, and it was all-time record heat in Alabama, which you know what the humidity is like, and it averaged 105 degrees every day for 7 days, and I set the record.
And so
playing almost 20 hours a day.
Right now. Yeah, this is.
Oh, the weather's great.
Yeah,
oh, yeah. We here in Arizona, we say this is fabulous. Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, honey. You've been such a good boy. I'm so proud of you. I brought you a Gatorade and a Snickers.
Ooh, a Snickers. Hey, we're giving so many free commercials.
I know, right?
Oh, I'll tell you what. I don't care what anybody says. The Snickers bar, that's good food. That is, it's not candy. It's good food. I really like it when I'm playing around the golf. Now, Peggy's been making me peanut butter and jelly to keep my energy level up. But, golly, a Snickers is... Okay. Thank you.
All right, put it in a hole. Then we have to putt.
Yeah, that'd be great. That could be close. That could be very close. Let's see. We'll have to see when we get there.
Yeah,
I can't see it, but it was right at the flag.
Yeah.
Sun is shining right in our eyes. And that's right at it too.
Yeah. Wow.
So, could have two good shots there, Chris.
Excellent.
They're just like the last time. So last time, remember, they were just, both of them were long.
So we are only going to live stream 9 more holes. We're going to do live stream in a full round. So, just giving you a fair warning, only 9 more holes.
Only 9 more, huh? Yeah, it's fun to have our subscribers, our friends, and everything. Whoops, we did the same thing. We hit it straight at the flag, and both of them were, well, they're almost in the same spot they were last time.
They both went long.
I
got your putter.
Okay, thank you.
I think you can putt this one. You can putt your righty ball.
Yeah. I'm looking. There we go. Sometimes the left-handed clubs get in the right-handed bag.
Yeah. Especially with this format, right?
Yeah, this is Okay. A difficult pitch shot because you can see it's just straight down the slope and the green is going to just run away from you. So you got to land it almost still in the cut. Well, that takes care of that, unless we can chip it in. Frazzle rats. Shoot. Wasted a great tee ball.
Okay, you need to put that just outside the ball. This ball.
Okay,
In other words, your line right there.
got it.
Oh,
That ball would have got hit.
I think it
a little
was.
less. A little less pace.
Yeah, I think it was.
A little less pace. Pace is 90% of the putt on Ancala.
But an easy 3.
Yeah.
Oh, and a birdie on the last hole. So righty is 1 under on the last
Whoa.
6.
He's doing okay. Yeah.
I don't know if he's 1 under for the day. I think he had a bogey somewhere. Boy, Lefty. I feel so sorry for you. Fortunately, you're not. Lefty is not playing in U.S. Open qualifying or anything right now.
Do you think you might ever enter him in?
I'd like to enter both of us in. Mac O'Grady is a great left-handed player. He just hasn't. No. Dylan's trying to get my Snickers. There's 2 of them in there, though. You can have one. I'll have one.
You cool?
Yeah, it's the double Snickers. Okay, we're coming to number 9. There's water all along the left side. I mean, all along. Whoops. Thank you. I was looking for that.
The drivers.
I can't believe I had my left-handed driver in my left-handed bag. What a silly concept.
I thought we'd been putting the drivers together. There's some
Yeah, I've been putting
baby
them,
bats
putting
there.
them together. So, I don't know who put it there. Probably I did. Okay. Big drive. Oh,
Keep
that's
trying. You're fine.
that's great. That'll be right in the center. Well, I haven't hit a driver right-handed since the 6th hole. I had to hit an iron and. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that is killed. That's long, so it's that'll be a wedge in.
Fairway and long?
Yeah.
The chat said they liked your frazzle rats. That was a new one.
Oh,
Had not heard that one before.
I didn't realize I'd said frazzle rats. Well, I don't swear, so you got to be creative. Trying to figure out how to drive and open the Snickers bar. Dylan, here you go. Hold that up for everybody. There's a Snickers bar. And I should be unsponsored, but it's very good. Here, Dill. And there's Lefty right down the middle. He doesn't play too bad. See the rocks? It covers almost half the green. That's all water over there. And which means that Scott Wieselman, who has his extender and ball retriever, did you pick it up?
Yep.
Okay. I'll bet he gets 3 to 5 balls.
No, I already did it.
Oh, you already did it? How many did you get?
20.
20 golf
I
balls?
did both holes. I did 9 and 18.
Well, they weren't all hit.
Well, it's the same water.
Yeah.
No, they weren't all.
No.
No.
But I only got 3 yellow ones.
Darn it.
So, that, you know, they're still the minority color for golf balls.
No, that's no. Do not give a ball to Scotty. Okay, it's all right. All right, it's almost on.
You're putting. You're putting.
Well, it's not pretty because I didn't guess it. This is a. I should have Lefty talk about this drive because it would be immodest. We're down here on this 394-yard hole. How far are we? Let's see. Oh, okay.
What is it?
I thought I was in 90, close to 90. It's really 100, 102. So I thought I would claim that 300-yard drive. Apparently it's only 295. Shoot. But it's pretty good for an 83-year-old. Okay. Okay, this could be good. Come on. Okay, let's go down and see what we got. Ooh, I'm long. Righty's long. Thought it was a good shot. Lefty, oh no. Righty is not long. Righty has got about a 15-footer for birdie. Lefty's 2 feet off. And this will go, Scott.
Here.
It,
You have to go for a second. Your putter. This is going to be a little uphill.
yep. And then it comes downhill.
Yeah, and your line's going to be right on this mark.
Okay. Well, that's off the continent. Hey, it was a birdie.
You gave it a wallop.
It was a birdie putt. Lefty does not leave birdie putts short, does he? Well, it's got a 20-footer coming back. Okay, let's see if we can, what righty can do. He might be a little smarter too. Okay, go in next. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Nope. Oh, shoot. That'd been 2 birdies last 3 holes. Actually, a good chance for 3 or 4 in a row. All right. It's got to go to my left. Okay. No. Lefty, I'll tell you one thing. You are never short. Except on that one.
Bob, I want to know, is there a record, world-breaking or otherwise, that you are most proud of? I don't know if you'd already answered that, if there's one that's personal.
Yeah, the one I am the most proud of is shooting my age 7 times.
Okay.
In one day.
Which is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a combination of fitness and skill. Mm-hmm. Really like that. I played 10 rounds, as we said.
Yeah.
Played 10 times, and 70 or below 7 of the 10 times. Again, 6,500 yards or more for Guinness. But the driver for that is in the Scottish Hall of Fame. Right after I did that, St. Andrews invited me for the St. Andrews Golf Festival, and then they introduced me, and I played all the courses was in Younger Hall. Jack Nicklaus and Bobby Jones and me have spoken from Younger Hall in St. Andrews, Scotland.
That's amazing.
That, I guess we talk about being proud.
Yeah.
That's actually humbling rather than proud, because you can't be in the category with Jack Nicklaus and Bobby Jones.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But Jack never shot his age 7 times.
You can claim that.
Jack semi-retired when he got past 50.
Well, hold on, Bob. One more question.
Okay.
Do you feel like you have peaked? What age did you feel like you were your best playing at? Or are you still not there?
I never think about that. I never think about age. I played last 2 weeks ago in a professional tournament in Tucson, and I was disappointed because I shot a 73, 71, and I was just disappointed. And the head pro there said, disappointed? You're 83 years old and you shot 10 strokes below your age twice against 25-year-olds. I go, but I don't think of it that way. They're golfers and I'm a golfer. That's what you're doing.
You're just trying to win.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
All righty.
That was hole what?
That was hole number 9. Now we can do a lot of commercials right now because Ancala is an interesting design. As you can tell by the way that we've done it, you go pretty quick from a green to a tee. That's on each 9, the front 9, the back 9. However, 9 green and 10 tee are about 2 states apart. I mean, it feels like you're traveling to Utah. But you're actually not, but 10T is a long way away from 9 green. So you just get in your cart and prepare for a comfortable drive and hopefully run a lot of commercials. I keep talking about commercials, and we've never had any on Absolutely Amazing Golf or Golf's Ironman. I haven't even thought about it, but it just seemed like with mentioning Gatorade and Snickers and Titleist golf balls, somebody ought to give us $1.98 or something for charity anyway. But okay, we're actually driving along the entrance road at Ancala Country Club, and then we'll take a turn up here and we'll be quickly at number 10T. But you can see we're a golf cart riding along, and there come the vehicles, and then we'll make a turn here, carefully watch, and now we're coming up on 10T. All right, this will be the back 9. There's a stretch there on the back 9 of 4 holes, 13, 14, 15, 16, where we really should make some birdies, because it's.
Still no tees, right?
Oh, I know. You guys know Dylan and Dallas and Blake that it's taking me a lot more time to play when we're live streaming than when Scott and I and Chris and everything are just zipping around the golf course. But it is a lot of fun. And listen, everybody, I really appreciate the comments. So keep sending comments in and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. Straight down the middle. I think Lefty's on a run.
There's less pressure for him.
Why do you say that, Dallas?
Well, because you don't expect much from him. So you have to play well with your right.
Yeah.
You have a little bit less pressure, so you can play kind of.
Lefty, you're not giving Lefty enough credit. Lefty is trying he's trying as hard as he can. Yeah, it is true. The expectation level for Lefty is not very high.
You got somebody to talk. Folds of honor here.
Well, is this Christian?
Yes, sir.
Christian, it's so good to
You
so
too.
good to meet you.
This is for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you,
This little Folds of Honor gift bag we got for you. So some golf gear and
thank you.
whatnot. So
You know we're live right now.
yes, that is awesome.
Oh, yeah, isn't that great? Thank you. This is Christian Meza. Is that, am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah.
Meza, who is the regional area director for Folds of Honor, and he helps set up these marathons, and he's been so helpful in Peggy and me, and the pro at Ancala and so forth, setting up this double marathon.
Would
So
you like
we
to
hope
talk
we
about
raise.
Folds of honor for just a
Sure.
second?
Yeah. So Bob's playing a marathon in support of Folds of Honor today. We are a national nonprofit organization with a mission to provide educational scholarships to the families of America's fallen or disabled service members. So we operate 91 cents of the dollar. All the money raised will stay local in the Phoenix area to support a student going to school on the Folds of Honor scholarship. So I'm a past recipient myself. I was lucky enough to go to school on the Folds of Honor scholarship, and I know firsthand the impact of these dollars raised. So you are out here playing with a purpose.
Like your shirt.
Thank you so much. I got you a shirt in there.
What's in the bag?
Oh, got a shirt.
We'll show them what's in the bag.
Got me a full. Oh,
So it has the
I'm a
Folds of Honor-
wingman.
Folds of Honor Arizona logo on the side.
Thank you. Oh, this is a gorgeous looking shirt. Look at that. Whoa, with the Folds of Honor logo.
Yep.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Thank
Got you a sleeve of Folds of Honor branded golf balls and then a challenge coin as well. So you use it as a
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. If this wasn't live so far, I may change, but people don't want to see this rippling torso. This untanned rippling torso. Here you go, darling. Thank you, sweetie.
Just
Thank
wanted to
you.
say thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you
Good
for-
luck and have fun. I know
Okay, we're let's see where we are. 72. We're at 90 holes, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, let's hear it. And that's 90. We're halfway there.
Awesome. Keep it
Yeah.
rolling, man.
Okay.
So nice to meet you, Bob.
90 holes and a T-ball.
I love it.
Okay.
Hit him straight, Bob.
Thank you. That was fun. What a first time we met Christian. We've emailed each other. He lives in Las Vegas. No comment there. I guess that's also awfully good golf country. They love golf in Vegas. I just like Vegas for Vegas' sake. I don't think yeah, I have. I started saying I didn't play golf in Vegas, but I think I have played. Yeah. Desert Inn used to have a great golf course there. I don't think they have it anymore.
So while you're at your bag,
Yeah.
what is your favorite club and why?
Ooh, did you ask that or did somebody send that in?
I'm asking that.
Okay. My favorite club and why? Anybody who's watched and everything will know my favorite club is my driver, right-handed, because I missed a fairway back in 1948, and it bothered me so much that I said, I'm not doing that again. So, but yeah, my driver, because I hit it very accurately.
Does Lefty have a favorite?
Well, actually, he hits the fairway wood pretty good because he has to, because he's hitting it all the
He's
time.
hitting it right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's hitting it right now. Oh, go out! Don't you dare!
Oh no!
No, I think it went over it. Does anybody see the right-handed driver? Do. What's it doing way back there? Okay. Alrighty, let's. Oh, this is going to be fun because we're hitting over a mound. Oh, I love this. Okay.
So nice
It nicked the top of the mound. I got a little greedy. I was trying to put it on at 188, and I should have gone down to like a 5-iron or something. And just or anyway, let's see where that where Lefty wound up. I think he came out of the bunker. Oh yeah, I see. No problem. All right.
Are you drinking?
Yes.
3, 7. What is 7, 8? Yep. Well, why did you hit it over there? Oh, I see, because it's turning toward the hole. Alrighty.
We just found out our internet will only last us 2 more holes, so we are wrapping up on hole 12 on the live stream.
Alrighty. Well, this has been a real joy and a lot of fun. So I can fib, tell them what a great round I'm going to have. Oh, you know what? That's not right, because they're going to miss the birdie holes. Golly, they got to check in with what happened. You got to video it, because we've got 4 birdie holes in a row.
We will keep it running as long as the internet will allow us.
Let's play faster. That could be close.
That's looking real good. That's going to be real good.
So kind of tell everybody what we're doing. We're going to keep running fast. Because
Yeah, because I want to get to the birdie holes. Look at that. Whoops, what happened here?
I don't know.
Lefty, what'd you do?
Pushed it. So if you can play golf with any golfer, past or present, who would you play with?
Well, my all-time favorite foursome, I played a lot with Arnold Palmer, and Arnie would be there, but the other 2 would be my dad and my daughter. And I played with Ben Hogan and Paul Runyon and others. Boy, that's a nice shot up there, a righty. Boom! I'm going to putt this while we walk by, Dylan.
You're not going to putt it, you're going to make it.
I'm going to make this one. It's going to... Oh, that didn't. Yeah, I know what I shot, sweetheart. Okay. All right.
I was going to say we did have another question for you from sent in, but Blake actually took one of the better ones, but they wanted to know what was the most beautiful course that you've ever played on?
Wow. My favorite for a beautiful course is North Berwick in Scotland. It's by the Firth of Forth. It's Robert Louis Stevenson used to lay on the beach there when he was 12 years old. He stayed there with his family during summer, and he really wrote Treasure Island on the beach there at North Berwick. North Berwick also has the most famous par 3 hole ever. That's the Redan hole. I think it's 15 or 16.
Do you think that area like inspired the book Treasure Island, like the visuals?
Well, no, when he's there looking for the Forth, there's these rock islands that are out there in the middle, which he could actually see in his mind the story of Treasure Island.
That's fascinating.
That's a good question. Yeah.
There you go, Bob.
Thank you. Okay, we got a par 3 coming up. Dadgummit, we got to get 12 is a tough hole. It's a very, very long par 4. But then 13, 14, 15, and 16 are the back-to-back-to-back-to-back birdie holes. So, especially for the right hand. Okay.
So this time's the time.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, get close. No, no, it went over. You know, I got to avoid that. I got to carry that.
Bunker, yeah.
Yeah, I got to aim left of it. I mean, right of it. I thought that was going to be on.
Run, baby, run.
Not going to be there.
Oh, it got snuck up there.
It's getting close.
Yeah.
Well, it was straight. It was hit thin, though.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going fast. So how much time we got, you said, before we're done live streaming?
I just didn't want it to run out before we had a post interview, but I mean, we'll just let it run until it runs out.
Well, we can do an interview. We'll do.
No, let's do it. Let's just keep it running and we'll see what happens.
Okay, as long as you're happy. Look at this ball here. Look at this. Whoa.
Are you going to use a wedge or a putter on the right-handed one?
I'll put it. Nobody said what a great shot that was. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I mean, lefty had nothing, and he put it on the green. I guess lefty, everybody thinks you're a good player now, so they expect good shots. Okay, turn right.
Ooh. Big hill there, huh?
Boy, it just surprises you. That
Against the green, too. Both your putts were against the green.
Stymied it.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Okay. Ready to putt better than that.
So you are on track to do how many holes today?
We're on track. We're going to do 100 right-handed and 100 left-handed. So that's 100 holes. 5 rounds is 90 holes. So we have to play another 10 right-handed, another 10 left-handed. So play 5 rounds. So play 10 rounds, and then another full 20 holes. So I guess it's 11 rounds of golf, I guess. Sort of. Yeah, I do. They're in the. They're okay. Thank you. Throw it away.
Yeah, it looks a little spanked. Looks a little spanked, right?
Papa. Bob,
Yeah.
what do you do to bounce back from a hard hole? When you have a bad swing, when you have a bad hole, what's the mental?
That's an excellent question, and it really is all mental. You can't get it back on the next hole or the next hole. You just take a deep breath, play shot at a time, try to hit a good shot, followed up with another good shot. Get some.
Focusing on the holes ahead, not the hole you did.
No, definitely. You got to, and you've got to focus on the next shot.
Wow. What do you got on your driver there?
Oh, that's a miniature Ironman. Did you get the picture of the Ironman on my golf cart?
Oh yeah.
You're trying to figure out what that is, aren't you, Scott?
Yeah. Huh?
Doesn't look like a superhero, does it?
Yeah.
Aha.
You all right? You be okay? Ooh, you are roasting it though.
Yeah. Hitting it good. Yeah. I like what Chris said. He says, "Man, you're roasting it." Talking about the right-hand driver, because I am hitting it. Number 9 to hit it over 290, and this is not with roll. These fairways are wet. So, and I've been hitting 275, 285, pretty regular. This, trust me, is not 285 with the lefty. God, do I hit it over? No, I'm gonna lay it up. Hey.
Drive of the day on the lefty on this hole.
Yeah, good hole.
199.203. You laying it?
Yeah, I'm laying it up.
There we go.
Well, obviously it's been a while, Bob, but what was the biggest mental challenge you had to overcome in your golf game? Maybe when you started or maybe later in life?
Biggest mental challenge.
Maybe something that you just couldn't get over at first. It took you a while to
I didn't have
work
any real problems like that, but the swing always challenged me. And what you tried to do was not hit your biggest drive every single time you teed it up. And people want to overswing. And what you do is you just keep, I'm hitting some really great drives, but it's because I've been just building momentum and your confidence grows and so forth. Not because the big drive never comes because you try to hit a big drive.
Makes sense.
I have noticed the more you relax, the better shots you're hitting.
Oh, no question, Dylan. You know, when you're relaxed and confident, this is a fun golf shot here because it's on a complete upslope. So what you do is you go down a couple of clubs because it's going to. Chris, what do we have here?
150's right here. I have 137 to it.
So 137, 140. It's into wind. We're upslope.
Probably playing 150.
155, and I want to keep it down. So you'll be surprised at the club I hit.
That will be.
That's going to hit a 5-iron up in the air off of this lie. And you go, what? Because it's going to play 155. And normally I hit it about 180. But I've choked it. Let's see what happens. It's right at the flag.
Straight at it.
Straight at it,
Didn't
right
quite make
underneath
the
it.
green.
Right underneath it. Good birdie putt. But people wonder, you see how high that went? That went like an 8-iron because it's on a straight up slope. So the first thing you do is you go down 2 or 3 clubs, and then I choked it down about 2 inches. I always choke the ball down. I mean, choke the club down when you want to hit a lower shot. Okay.
Same number, different type of lie.
137.
Yup.
Yeah, much better lie. That's right at it, but I don't think it's enough. And it's bouncing a little left, so a little short. I'd rather be short with that pin up front than go long, because the green goes up and then down, and you got a sure 3-putt if you hit it past that pin and go into the back downslope. Okay, I thought I could putt that right-handed, but I still may putt it. Okay.
So we know you're not a superstitious guy, but are there any superstitions you have when on the course?
Okay.
He's playing it the way. Texas wedge off green, below the hole. Much easier to control.
Yeah, it really is. You want to pull that flag out, because
There we go.
that's tilting. Let's see if we can make. Okay. Oh.
Nice and slowed it up.
Yeah, here we go. You could tell how fast that was coming down that thing.
I got him.
Whoop. That almost leaked out.
All right, I got another one for you.
Okay.
Now, I know you mentioned a couple people. You talked about some more famous people, but who do you think's either the most famous or the most interesting person that you've played golf with?
Wow.
Because earlier you named off a few that were big names, so.
Yeah. I played Ben Hogan, but Hogan never talks to you. All he said to me was, Bob, you might want to watch that right elbow. That's the only thing he said. I'll tell you who's the most fun, no question, Sam Snead. Because he's just funny. He's fun. Lee Trevino and Sam Snead are just fun people to be around. So, yeah, just playing a casual round of golf, either one of them.
Just had a good time all around.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I'll tell you who was not. Jackie Gleason. He is not a fun person to be around. Funny guy, talented, enormously talented. But goodness gracious. He's a grump. Played with him and Bob Hope in this is years ago, President Ford had a tournament in Vail, Colorado when I was a sportscaster in Denver, Colorado. So I had to play with and be around those guys. That was fun. It was Clint Eastwood, Dinah Shore, Glenn Campbell, and I said Bob Hope, Jackie Gleason, President Ford. Great group of people.
You said you were a sportscaster?
Yep, I was a sportscaster for 25 years, including CNN and ESPN. I was the first person on air for CNN in June 1980. Boy, that's 45 years ago when CNN went on the air. So people who are really old might remember.
Where was that?
I was in Atlanta, Georgia. Techwood Drive. That was just great time. It was so much fun when CNN. Oh, there we go. That was a good ball. Wow. When CNN first went on the air, it was pure fun. Thank you. Because it was like a Mickey Rooney movie where you're just going to put on a show, and everybody was excited, enthusiastic. Ted Turner was crazy. We had a good time.
What hole is this?
This is 13. This begins the series of birdie holes, and they really are. If you put the ball in the right place on the green, this is a great hole because it's very short, but it's got a great green.
Real quick, Papa. I haven't got to be on camera. We got
Okay.
like behind on the ones and twos now.
We got to get Dylan on camera.
My arms are getting a little tired. So
Yeah,
how did you start doing marathons? When did you learn you could do a marathon?
Well, actually, in Coleman, Alabama, at St. John's Church, they had a missions committee that wanted to have a fundraiser for the orphanage in Kenya, and also for Witt's Place. And somebody said, hey, we'll get Bob to play a lot of holes, and everybody will pledge per hole played. And people thought, well, gee.
Because you were a part of the church?
Yep. And people would wonder, how many holes is he going to play? Is he going to play, they thought, I'll bet he'll play 50 holes. And they're thinking 54 holes. I played 188. And people were pledging $10 a hole, thinking there'd be $500. Great gift to the... And there was a guy named Ronnie Oppel that pledged $50 a hole. Came into the church the next day, took off his wristwatch, took out his billfold, took out his checkbook, threw it in, says, you got it all, you got it all. So that's what started. Then I started being interested in what the records were. And then I started doing things to set records to raise money for the charity that I have, which is MTC Ministries to Children.
When he did it again the second time, people were not so ambitious to give as much money per hole.
We had a lot more people the second time that pledged and raised a lot less money. Thank you all for joining us, and this has been wonderful. We're just going to keep playing and playing until we hit the 200 holes, 100 right-handed, 100 left-handed, and as we always say, may your life and your golf be absolutely amazing.
He's used to that being the end of the video, but we're still going.
Are we still going?
We're still going.
Well, I thought you were closing it off.
We're not closing it off.
Well, shoot.
No, that's not the end.
All
You
right.
said we're going to 18. Let's go.
All right. Is that the end of the live, or are we still live?
We're going.
Hello, folks. I think it's great.
We want to see you get a couple birdies.
Yeah, we're going to get some. Okay. Lefty is right here, dead center, inside 100 yards on this par 4.
Ooh, that breeze smells nice.
Okay, 109. 7. Okay. See what he does. You got 110, 109?
I got 109, but plays like 105.
Okay. Oh, you sure you hit it in the bunker?
Go.
Oh. Oh, see. On those you say, thank you, Lord. Because I didn't do it. Lefty, I'm disappointed in you. You had a shot to lay it from 100 yards to put it up there. Righty here has a big drive again. And on this par 4, I'm, again, well inside 100. 67 yards.
70-yard high flyer.
Yeah.
70-yard high flyer.
Okay, let's have a kick in birdie. That'd be wonderful. That could be close. That could be close. It's all over it. Woo! Now the thing about this hole is it's so strange because of the undulations. That ball went straight at the flag. Looked like it was the right distance. Looked like it's a great shot, but we won't know until we get up there. Oh yeah, it is a great shot. We got about a 5-footer. Okay, lefty, let's see if you can get it close.
What are we attacking with?
I got a 52 sand wedge. I'm gonna hit it just short and let it run to the hole. That should be good. Okay. We got a short birdie putt and a reasonable par putt. So lefty has to go first for his par. Okay. Well, that's a shame, lefty, but you helped righty because that moved.
Yep.
So we got this tap in. Not tap in, it's 4-footer, 4.5-footer. Should Blake left or right? I thought it was faster than that. Dadgummit. Huh?
Now this one, I guess, might not be obvious to everyone, but they want to know what's your handicap.
Now it's 2.7, 2.7 by average score. So
Yeah, because I figured that's something that the viewers might not know. Cart's over here now. Papa.
oh, my cart.
Pull it around.
Playing this par 5 coming up into the wind, so it's not gonna be quite as easy as it normally is. Okay. All right, let's go up to the men's tees. Okay. If there wasn't a wind, there's 2 par 5s in the next 3 holes. Usually both these par 5s I can reach in 2. If I hit it really good, I can reach in 2 right-handed. But left-handed has had a short birdie putt on this hole the last 2 times he's played it, and he's made par. This was a streak of 13, 14, 15, 16 where lefty had a birdie putt on 4 straight holes. The best he's played. Oh my gosh. Close your eyes. Go. Hope I didn't get somebody's window. It may actually be able to be found.
Here, Bob.
Oh, thank you.
Got a question for you.
Okay.
Seeing how yours 83, come to be almost 84 years old.
Yeah.
Was it next week, right?
Friday. Friday this week.
How many more years of golf do you think you got in you?
Oh, at least 20, 25.
There we go. There we go.
Well, I don't feel any different, seriously, Chris, than I did when I was 35 or 40, certainly. As you can see, right-handed, I make a good turn. And there's senior swings they don't use their whole body. They don't use the feet. They don't use the lower body. And so everything will be up here, and the senior swing looks like that instead of looking like that. And that's the big difference. As long as you can make a swing. Shoot, Sam Snead, I mean, he was in his late 70s, 77, played with him at the Sam Snead Country Classic, and nobody could keep up with him off the tee.
Let's introduce Chris one more time.
What's that?
Let's introduce Chris one more time.
Oh yeah, this is Chris Hearn. Chris is the golly, he's the do everything on this double marathon. He really takes care of the golf course for us. He not only spots the ball, not only cleans the ball and cleans the clubs, he repairs all the ballparks, rakes the traps, because we want to take care of the golf course all the time, don't we? Whenever we're playing golf. So thank you for being a part of the team.
It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor.
Oh, we're having a good time, aren't we?
Certainly, certainly.
Okay.
I like this wind. You might not.
I like it downwind. We should be right here, so okay, let's go.
Is this a wood?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is par 5. This and it's into the wind.
It's getting stronger, picking up.
Yep, it is.
He found yours. He rolled it. It was out over behind the tree.
Oh, okay, we got it. Toss it to me. That's it.
No windows broken.
Shoot. Okay, we'll take the penalty stroke though. A high draw. Where did that shot come from?
Into the bunker.
Did it go in the bunker?
I think so.
I ain't going over the bunker.
Close at it.
Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, there we are.
What do we got here for you, Bob?
Okay,
Nice drive there.
thank you.
Right-hander is really playing things out, man. 176.
Okay, we got an iron on a par 5. We like that. Feel like Roy McIlroy. 176, par 5. That should be up there close. Okay, this is pretty easy.
$123.
133.
123.
Got the club. That's up close, but it's not going to be on. But righty is there in 2. Love hitting an iron on a par 5 for a second shot. Let's see. Oh, there's lefty. Oh, there's the eagle putt. There's the eagle putt. Got about a 25-footer for eagle. Lefty hits a lot of really good wedges.
It's got a little Phil Mickelson in it.
Yeah.
A little magic about the green.
Okay, eagle putt. Further than I thought.
Well, Righty's been hitting some lag putts today that have been pretty credible.
Okay, let's see. 1. $39 feet. Okay, let's make eagle. Everybody ready to cheer? Well, it's fast once it gets to here. Shoot. Okay. Okay, birdie, 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 birdie.
There it is.
That is a notable lack of cheering.
So people want to know,
We were at bated breath.
what got you started golfing?
Oh, my dad, like so many people start playing golf, and Dad was excellent golfer, and I was playing all the other sports, basketball, baseball, and so forth. But boy, once you start hitting a golf ball, and you realize that's the hardest thing in the world to do. It's because it's a non-reaction sport. Baseball's reaction. I stand here like this, and somebody throws the ball, and then I hit it.
Yeah.
Like that. Football, somebody throws the ball and you catch it. And basketball, same thing. Everything is a reaction. The only thing close to golf is shooting a free throw.
Yeah.
In basketball, where nothing happens until you initiate the action. So it's the most difficult sport and difficult game there is, because technically you should hit every shot perfect. There's no reason why you can't.
How old were you?
How old was I?
You started?
16. 16. So they actually, in today's world, that's a late start.
Yeah.
Okay, you missed the last 2 holes. A 6-foot birdie putt for 13, and there I had a, what was it, 30 some feet for eagle.
Wow!
I didn't make it, I made birdie. But we promised we'd make some birdies on these holes, because they, if you hit a big drive, that really helps on these 2 par 5s. If I can have an iron in. I can't have an iron in on.
Birdies on that hole?
Nope,
We were gabbing.
just one.
What about Tommy Friday?
We almost had an eagle.
Oh, there we go.
Those are good, or you want these?
These are good.
All right. I'll put these others back up right here for you.
Thanks.
Right-handed club.
Yep. This is 15.
Be on the edge.
Yeah.
Be on the edge.
Here's my rest of my Snickers.
A quick Snickers shot. Not sponsored,
I know.
unfortunately. Is there a favorite top 3 candies / sweets or snacks?
M&M's, Snickers, and M&M's.
I thought, what about the Yorkman patties? Peppermint
Forgot.
patties?
Forgot my peppermint patty.
And of course, the #1 drink.
Diet Coke.
That's right. And you're a root beer every once in a while kind of guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Root beer float kind of guy.
Oh, everybody loves the root beer float. Vanilla ice cream or anything special?
Oh, yeah, vanilla ice cream.
Blake, were you in this cart?
Yeah.
We'll hit one here.
What are we using here?
Well, actually, I'm just going to get it out of trouble with a 7-iron. Like that. Now get up on the green. Come on, come on. Yes! Yes!
Very nice. Great shot.
Thank you. That was just absolutely safe. Just took a little 7-iron and bunted it to get it. Missed the tree.
Very well done.
Lefty's not always smart.
What are we looking at here?
Wow, this is really a big drive because we've only a par 4 and we've only got about 42 yards.
Oh man.
Okay, 42 yards. Let's hit it close. There we go.
42 yards. You're hitting this with a
60 degree wedge, choke down. That'll be a putt, but it.
Are we putting with lefty up here?
Yep, lefty's putting too. That was a good shot from the stuff. We haven't figured this one out yet, have we, Scott?
I go right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, a little more energy was in. Good line.
Thank you. Okay, another birdie. This will be back-to-back birdies. Let's make this one. No. Nah.
That side of breaks right. This side of breaks right.
Bob, I got another question for you.
Okay. Okay.
So this one could be funny depending. We want to know, how many clubs have you broken? Is that an often thing? You
No.
don't have to say if it's out of
No,
range.
no. Actually, I don't remember breaking any clubs, and I actually did cast a 7-iron once up into a palm tree,
Oh wow.
but it deserved it.
What was the story?
But I'll tell you the funny story was your brother.
I was thinking of
Your
this.
brother, before we going to Cooperstown, New York, to play in the Hall of Fame seniors event there, and it was Sunday, and we were leaving that night to play on Tuesday, and I'm just playing a practice round, and your brother Cody says, "Well, let me hit." So okay, so he was about, I think, 12 or 14.
He was pretty young.
He's pretty young, so he takes this big swing and he hits it, and the head came off the driver, flew down the fairway, and he doesn't move. He just sits there like that, and I felt so bad for him because he's my favorite driver, but it wasn't his fault. If I'd have hit it, it'd come off. but I didn't tell him that. Just he was such a good boy for the next week or two.
So you could confidently say that more people have broken your clubs than
Yeah.
you've broken of your own.
Yeah, I think it's a tie. That's a good question.
Is there ever a most upsetting experience in one of your games?
Sometimes, I'll tell you what, there's only one time I remember, it wasn't upsetting, it was tremendously disappointing. Which is, I think some people would say the same thing. I don't know if it is, but when I was set to shoot by age, left-handed, right-handed, and you were here,
Yes.
and I didn't do it. It was the first time in my history of doing golf events and record-setting events and everything that I wasn't successful.
And the first thing that made you human.
Well, I didn't think of it that way. I guess you're right.
We finally like, oh, he can fail. This is fun. We got real challenges here.
Now that really was it, because I tried shooting my age left-handed, right-handed, same day, same tees, and lefty just did not come through.
Be okay. Cut, little cut. Come on, cut,
Yeah.
cut.
It'll be.
Over by Randy Schiffner's house.
Is that who lives there?
Yeah. He's a Calgarian.
I'm having a tough time matching the last drive on this hole, because that was over 300.
What hole are we on now?
We're on 16. Last time I hit a 7-iron in for the second shot on a par 5.
We got 3 holes left of the live stream.
Okay,
Let's make them count.
let's hit this big.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's not bad.
I like Scott. He said, not bad.
That's got to be comparable to what you did last time.
I think it's probably 20 yards short where it was last time.
Maybe, yeah, you
But
you chunked it a little bit.
yeah, I cold cocked it last time. Okay, let's see where lefty went down the right side and righty went down the left side. There we are. Okay.
Alrighty. Lefty got a crank on that one.
It was a really tough lie, so I had to swing tight and easy.
That was nice. Nice and
Good, always a good lesson there. Huh?
Go around that way. Here's the bunker.
Oh, I see it. Okay, well, so much for being on this green in 2. But we'll get down there. So, did it go in another bunker?
I think might have.
That's all right. It was hit really good coming out of there. Okay. Lefty may have the advantage here. Okay.
So Dylan, I've got some questions for Bob and so does Chris.
Okay, let me hit this.
All right. Mind the road.
Mm.
Let's wait till we finish this hole and we'll do it.
Set.
You're such a
Woo!
Hi there.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't mean to pull that.
Sometimes they're rough with your friend. Yeah. Or going into the desert or whatever, right? Yeah.
40-something?
Yeah. Let's
Nothing to it. Nothing to it.
okay.
Go lefty.
I think it stayed there.
Did it?
Yeah.
You need chipper or no?
No.
No? Done?
Yeah, it stayed. I had to carry it up on that top part.
Wasn't much right there to work with.
Okay, take your time, Bob. 3, 4, 5. There you go.
What are you putting for over there?
Birdie. It's a little bit long, but how fast is this, Scott?
Well, you guess the grain.
Okay.
It's uphill a little bit.
Ooh, went.
It took Camelback.
Yeah, it sure did.
There we go.
Easy par though.
Easy putt.
What question did you have, sweetheart?
Well, you know, I'm trying to explain to Chris from Folds of Honor
Right.
our background and what you do and what I do and that sort of thing. And
Mm-hmm.
told him we were fairly newly married, less than 6 years. And he asked me a question I can't answer, which is how in the world do you justify or rationalize or work around playing as much golf and practicing as much as you do and being married to me?
Actually, I don't practice about half as much as I used to. Seriously. Seriously, basically when I'm not doing this, it's 2.5 hours a day that and I don't play very often.
I don't think he's answering the question.
But justified, yeah, because it's what I do.
Yeah.
And what she does is she's a realtor, she's a financier, she's just a smart financial person. And she does that, and then and this is what I do. So that's how, and she's supportive and I'm supportive.
Yeah, exactly.
So plus the fact is we can't wait to see each other in the evening.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Okay, now Chris has a question for you. Don't run
Well,
away.
we can wait till the 18th, or next hole.
Well, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, I mean, you're out here playing for Folds of Honor today, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of understand and get a sense of your passion behind the military and first responders and kind of what that means to you.
Oh, that's the easiest question ever answered, because two things. One is, you'll love to know this, I was at one time the voice of the Air Force Academy, United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. That's not terribly important. That was just a thrill for me. But my dad was a World War II veteran, highly decorated. Lost my Uncle Clarence in World War II. His brother served, well, is it Normandy? James. And then my dad's two brothers, that was my mother's two brothers, the one who died and so forth. Dad's two brothers also served. John was one of the most decorated Navy guys in the Pacific they ever had. So it just, but we were in a generation that didn't have a world war.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My brother was in Vietnam because he was older than I was. I missed Vietnam. So yeah, so I love the military and do anything for it. My mother cried when Dad retired. Dad was a 22-year veteran, retired, then went into the ministry.
Wow.
But she cried. But later on, she loved the ministry. But so the military is a part of who I am. And the same thing with Peggy.
Yeah.
And we live in the best country in the world.
No question about that.
Thank you.
2 holes left on your live stream. Let's thank the viewers for watching.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I love the questions. I love the interaction. And what's funny is that they like Lefty, because I think they can identify with Lefty. He hits some really good shots and then some stinkeroos. But
Relatable.
he's eminently relatable, because he's trying so hard, and he's so pleased when he does it well and frustrated when he doesn't. But I think the hardest part today has been the putting. Gosh, I just don't remember a day when I have putted so poorly. This is the hole where Lefty Lefty, the last time we played, Lefty put it pin high.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yep. You know one of the problems with this hole?
Lefty's got to wait. I got Lefty's ball right here.
Here, Scott. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. It's all clean. I love that. One of the problems with this hole, and that people don't really acknowledge, is how badly it sets you up. And guys will set up, and they're actually, the hole's over there, but they set up there like that, and they block themselves, and they wind up with a shot going over there to the right. One is, you got to line it really carefully. I say that. Now the pressure's on Lefty. Well,
On the edge.
not the best, but playable.
That's in grass. Any shot in collar grass is a good shot.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Plus, this is above my feet.
Run.
That's got some run in it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This was Lefty's stretch run last time played. He putted for birdies on 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. He had it pin high on this hole.
He's coming for righty.
Awesome. I'll tell you right now.
But we won't tell you about his front nine because he struggled. Did I finish that Snickers bar? Must have.
Well, I ate half.
need a lefty and a righty chipper, I think.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You do.
Got the lefty. Got the righty. The righty's going to use this one. This is a Chris. Great golf shot. I mean, great, because if you carry it anywhere more than halfway the hole, it's going to just take off and shoot. So, but I love, this is a great challenge. Okay, let's hit a really good shot.
Oh, good try.
Thank you.
Good try.
Thank you.